morning, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark, and this morning I'm going to take you for a walk out around our 2011 model Mitsubishi Triton GLX 4x2 utility, and we'll show you the quality of the exterior first off in the video. Starting at the front of the car, presents really well. 2011, have a look at the quality of the bonnet, the bumper. Really hard to detect any marks on this car actually, so presentation's quite impressive. And that doesn't change coming around to the driver's side of the car. Factory steel wheels, of course, so not prone to fracturing if you're on any rough terrain. The front guard, the doors, a little bit hard to find. A small mark there just on the driver's door and one just above the outer door handle. But overall, the presentation of the paintwork quite good. Moving towards the rear, obviously fitted with a canopy, which we'll chat about later. A little bit of a mark just on the pillar there. But apart from that, the only marks on the rear here is where the car's a little bit dirty. Important to note, because we've got a lot of clearance, quality of the tyres, stacks of tread on the tyres as well. So you know you're going to get a stack of K's out of those tyres. As we come around to the rear of the car, obviously has the two little protective reinforcement bars there on either side. Once again, look at the quality of the paintwork. Really hard to detect any scratches, dints or marks on the paintwork, and fairly similar as we come around to the passenger side as well. As I say, for a 2011 model, fairly impressive the way this car presents. Little bit of polish left on our front guard there. Just a matter of removing that, but the overall presentation, as I mentioned, is impressive. Back around at the front of the car, we'll have a bit of a chat about the performance of this car. Powered by a 2.5 litre turbo diesel motor, it will deliver you 100 kilowatts of power, 314 newton meters of torque, but at the same time deliver you really good fuel economy. 8.5 litres or 8.6 litres to be exact, combined per 100 k's, will give you in excess of 870 kilometres to a tank of diesel. So as we mentioned earlier, fitted with a canopy, just a ripple finish canopy. Does have the hinged windows all round. We've obviously opened the side ones already, the rear one as well. Stoplight in the rear window. It gives you really good access into the back of the Triton actually. Not fitted with a tub liner, certainly an option for you to buy one if you do consider purchasing this car. But still have a look at the quality of the tub itself. Hasn't seen a lot of hard work. You know, a few minor scratches consistent with obviously cargo being in and out of the car, but no dents or anything like that. So hasn't seen a lot of hard work, this car. So here we are inside the Triton now, and really impressive the way it presents. 141,000 Ks, but the overall presentation, when you look at the door trims, the seats, the carpets, the interior as a rule, overall it's quite impressive. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window switches, we do have the small button on order to just disable the other windows when required. Power mirror switches just up on the switches or button in front of the air conditioning vent. Height adjustable steering wheel in the Triton. Set ourselves up where we're nice and comfy, lock it away. We've got our cruise control settings on our steering wheel as well. And then moving into the center console section, they're really simple setup. Our double DIN head unit, so it incorporates your auxiliary and USB inputs, also incorporates Bluetooth as well, MP3 compatible also. Our heating and cooling controls directly below. Once again, fairly simple, everything about the setup. Small storage compartment there, and then just a 4-speed auto, 4x2 this car, so straightforward automatic. Handbrake directly behind. An optional addition, which is an ashtray. I usually just call them a coin holder. And then a good storage compartment in there as well. You've got the storage there. You've also got a smaller little compartment on top. Once again, another little coin tray or card tray. As I mentioned, you look at the interior, really impressive the way it presents. You know, hard to see any scratches. Maybe a little mark on the inner internet trim there, a couple of very minor ones on the glove box lid, but I'm being fairly particular now. Also, last thing to focus on, just having a look at our servicing. Our service is pretty much stamped in the book all the way through. Forgot to stamp the 45. Everything else has been serviced spot on, all the way up to the current one. Now, we've carried out the current intermediate service. Our service department just have not stamped the book at this point in time, which we will have attended to. So just in summary, really impressive example of a 2011 GLX Triton 4x2 auto, 2.5 litre high powered turbo diesel motor, 100 kilowatts of power, 314 newton meters of torque, delivering 8.6 litres combined per 100 Ks. Fairly impressive example, you'd have to say, after watching this video. Feel free to give us a call on 990 70 555 for further help.